And we should be live.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Imaginex Live. How's it going, everybody?
Alright, yep. Just did a small check. Wanted to make sure your
Oh,
audio is good. I technically didn't check mine, but
okay.
most people don't want to hear me anyway.
Usually, you don't have problems with your audio. Like it was just after we had that one time where I basically sounded like I had like just inhaled a bunch of helium before we started. That was
Yeah.
My name is
right. I was like, and you're watching Disney Channel.
Oh man. Alright, let's start with some updates. Alright, Noah, take us through. Where are we at right now when it comes to productions?
So right now we're midway through production on Hooktails, which is the next upcoming Imaginext short. This one written by Meech.
Yours truly.
Go. So this is
My first one all the way through.
He's a primary writer, which is awesome. And it's really cute, guys. Like, I can't wait for you guys to see it. We're going to be posting on our Patreon updates of like production art, so you guys can see some of our favorite storyboard panels, character designs, and just animation tests. So that way, you guys are up to date on the production. Right now, we've just started some of the animation on it, which is really awesome, and we've got a couple of test scenes that we have for the animation. It's looking really good. Like, it's going to be a fun one, guys. Really excited for you guys to see it.
For sure. If you're really if you've seen our content before and you really like it, this is not necessarily going to be like different in terms of like comedic
It's still
delivery, but it's going to be more like, just a little bit more, I guess you could say family friendly. I don't even know if it's really that. It's just doesn't have as much cursing, which I don't feel like. Yeah, it just doesn't have any cursing, which is mostly because I just wanted to have something that I felt comfortable showing to my niece for like once. That didn't use the N word or the S word or the B word.
Do we ever use that word? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have.
Literally, Katie comes in. It's just like,
oh no,
this is where we eat.
No, she says the N word. We don't say. Oh wait, no, we do say the F word in movie night. And
yeah,
he says,
movie night
get the F up out my
thing.
seat. Yeah, that's right.
Bitch, if you don't get the fuck out of my seat.
Yeah, that's right.
I will say though, if you really like our content and you want to find it, and you've just been hankering for a way to support us, definitely head on over to our Patreon. That link should be in the description.
Yeah,
it's not because I'm a bad producer, but I'm getting better every day.
It's okay, but it's okay. Like, yeah, you guys, especially if you go to the Imaginex website, you click on the tennis ball, it's right there, and you can.
Yeah, it takes you straight there. Yeah. It's www.imaginexanimation.com.
Yeah.
ImaginexAnimationStudios.com.
Oh, Imaginex Animation. You were right the first time.
Oh, okay, I was right the first time. Yay! No, but ImagineXAnimation.com. Yeah. What's it called? By the way, we're gonna be playing a little bit of Mad Sketch Libs. The description is in the description. You can see exactly what you need to deliver for us to kind of be able to do it. Essentially, all we need is a verb, a noun, and an adjective, and we can make a really nice, funny Mad Sketch Lib. So definitely drop some comments in there. But yeah, besides that, that's kind of like our big update. We'll also be obviously dropping stuff on our Instagram and stuff like that. But if you want to see things first, if you want to kind of just get like exclusive behind the scene content and really like just come out and support us, I promise you, Patreon is where you can do it at. You can subscribe today for as little as $3 a month. That's like, I think, what's a coffee now? Yeah. Coffee nowadays are like $5.
Honestly,
so this is like less than a coffee.
And you only have to
unless you're getting unless you go to Starbucks and you get the Pike no rum, like that, then you're like kinda not. But I don't know.
Yeah.
The point is that it's cheaper than a caramel macchiato. So
yeah.
If you get, so definitely, is that macchiato? Is that a type of thing, or is that just a flavor? I don't know why I'm looking to the right. Like I'm looking. Yeah. I guess you'll look this way.
Well, I guess it's like I don't know. It's to me. It's I actually don't know. Should we interrupt the stream? Actually no, because it's gonna bother me if I don't figure it out. So, what is macchiato? Is macchiato? It's just an espresso coffee drink. Oh.
Doesn't matter. It's cheaper than that. So subscribe to Patreon today. Drop some support, and we'd really appreciate you. But yeah, no. Today, as you can kind of see, what we're going over, what we're doing today is we are going to be talking about our favorite animated superheroes. Specifically focusing on the animation line, but I feel we're like, what's it called? Venture into other territories,
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like
for
that.
sure. We'll probably end
Yeah,
up on
no.
other stuff
I
like
think
usual.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Noah, but for me, I mean, superheroes and animation go hand in hand
Yeah.
like bread and butter. I mean, they've been around, they've been a part of my life ever since I was young. I mean, to this day, almost frame for frame, I can root like almost like literally the sounds of the Batman the animated series
Yo,
beginning.
okay. You listening? It's like
It's just
so
like
good.
it starts like
Also, you know what? Speaking of which, before we dive too deep, you know who
yeah.
actually has the best animated opening, like theme song wise though, for a superhero
Mm-hmm.
show? X-Men the animated series.
X-Men anime series.
Yeah, like that theme song is pretty
Duh,
great.
duh. Oh, dude, that part when they break it down and it's like
Yeah, that's
and
pretty
if you
great.
see
Like
Magneto's side clash with Professor X's side, it's like, oh, yeah,
it's
that is
just
really cool.
I was gonna say it's just disrespectfully good. Like it has no right
Who
to be as good as
has,
it is.
bro? But there are a couple of them that are really good. I don't know. I really kind of mess with the Static Shock intro.
That was pretty
I
good.
love I've always had a special thing in my heart for Static Shock. I thought that show was so. I didn't realize. You know when you're like a kid, and so you're like like familiar with the world and how it works in terms of like understanding like, oh, I'm black, and so like that means
I
there's
don't know
bad
about
things
you.
for
I'm
me.
just built different, maybe. I don't know. It's like, no, let me stop. I get what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but I didn't even realize as a kid. I was like, I like Static Shock because it's a really fun show, but it was also different because it was the only time I've ever seen a black kid in the show.
Yeah.
Like, I think about what's my favorite version of Power Rangers. My favorite version of Power Rangers was SPD, and it was like a black guy with dreads as the Red
Yeah, I
Ranger.
remember that one. Yeah, because didn't that used to come on what is it, Jetix or something?
Yeah, Jetix, which is now Disney
The X.
XD, which
Yeah.
is
Oh man, we're
I
dating
don't even know if
ourselves.
Disney XD is a thing anymore. I
No,
can't keep
Disney
up.
Disney XD is a thing. Yeah.
It's still a thing?
Yeah.
Alright, great. But my stupid hairs, they're all like sitting in a weird way. No, but definitely I mean that Static Shock intro, all three of them are pretty good. Got a BB, got a BB, got a hero, got a BB, got a B. Static Shock.
That's like pretty. I always thought that show was really cool because was that actually though was that show part of the DC animated universe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had literally crossover episodes with like
Yeah.
Batman. They fused it bat like when the Justice League took off and became kind of like, you know, Justice League and then Justice League Unlimited, which I'm not going to lie, I think I enjoyed some episodes of Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, but it's a little boring.
Yeah, it's
Like,
like it's weird. Like I feel like I can watch Batman the animated series now and pretty like enjoy it. Pretty much enjoy it. When I watch Justice League, I usually fall asleep.
yeah, not gonna lie, me too.
Yeah, it's not
It's
that it's
just I
bad.
don't
It's good.
know.
I just for some reason I don't know why. I just wasn't
Well,
as drawn to it.
I don't know how to describe this, but like it feels like a lot of kids TV shows, especially superhero shows, they either go one way or the other. They either go like Batman the Brave and the Bold, where it's essentially just manic and not really there's no continual storyline,
Right.
or they go like what's it called, it full like, you know, Young Justice, where
Mhm.
it's like this is barely a show for like if an 8-year-old was to watch the show they'd probably be bored.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest with you, there's a good chance like a 12-year-old would be bored.
Yeah.
Like, if you're like 14, 15, that show was awesome because it was a continual storyline
Right.
about like something like things like that, and that's how Justice League was for me. So I imagine that Justice League was just kind of like that show that they did. I feel like the ones that threaded the needle a little bit better where Batman the Animated Series did a
Yeah.
decent job, but it was borderline on that Justice League level. And Superman show was pretty much the same, but
I like
I
that.
never really liked Superman.
I
the
like that
Animated
show.
Series.
It was weird. Like I feel like that's the only time, personally.
Or it wasn't that I didn't like it. I just don't remember it as fun.
Now that's fair. I feel like I didn't watch it that much when I was a kid. I liked it because I watched it as an adult, and I was like, for some reason, I don't know, it just felt really earnest, and I kind of liked it.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
oh yeah, I really do like. I think that was like one of the best ones that kind of just showed like you said, like an earnest kind of Superman.
Yeah, he was just like
honestly,
a nice guy. I like that.
I haven't seen a Superman that I've liked in terms of like behavior
Yeah.
in a while.
Because honestly,
like,
you know what's funny? I always felt like Chris Evans as Captain America was kind of like a better Superman than a lot of Superman that I was seeing, because it was
especially pre what's it called, pre Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
And if you want to push it back, maybe pre Civil War, but pre Winter Soldier, he was essentially Superman.
Yeah, he was like just this really nice dude. You know, it's like,
right. I will say though, if you ever watched the Supergirl show, the guy who was
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, yes. He does a really good job.
He does a good job as Superman. Yeah. Like when he showed up and they're like, "Oh, he's so charming." Yeah. I was like, "Damn, they're doing a lot of forward work." And then he killed it. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
Like, you're charming, and that was a good-looking dude. Now Henry Cavill.
He's a good-looking. Yeah, he's a really good.
Bro, guy. That man is just impressive.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that's just a sexy dude. Can't say nothing out about him. Just like that is near peak. I mean, preference be preference, but come on, bro.
Like in terms of, he's actually basically, he has the best look, I would say.
He is the best looking Superman. But that dude, I don't know what that actor's name is. He was the same dude who was like the kind of evil. He was like a pseudo villain in the old show on MTV called Teen Wolf, which I also watched for a really long time up until
never
like
seen
the
that
season.
Show. I've only seen the Michael J. Fox movie.
I've never even seen that movie. Here's the thing, Teen Wolf is this weird thing where it's like, it's one of those, you know, like borderline like, hey, we're not gonna like, you know, this is on MTV so we can't show sex and stuff. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we're like a really cool, show. Honestly, the worst part about Teen Wolf was that the best character was not the main character. The best character was Styles, and everybody else was like kind of trying to live up to him. Like, that actor pulled it. And he was the same dude who was in that one YA movie that they tried to make into a thing, The Labyrinth or something like that. I don't know.
Like my sister really likes that movie. What is it? The Maze Runner?
Maze Runner,
that's
right?
What it was. I knew exactly what you were
from the Maze Runner.
When you said
he was really good as Styles.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. All that aside, superhero, Superman was pretty good.
I feel like one that no one talks about that I really enjoy. Was Spectacular Spider-Man. That's actually still one of my favorite TV shows ever.
No, Spectacular Spider-Man was really
I really liked it because I really honestly like anything with Spider-Man in it. I'm not gonna lie, like it doesn't really matter. I'm like a kid that way. But like,
yeah, I mean, I even love like the 90s. I watched the entire story arc of like the 90s Spider-Man, even though it's a little corny. By the way, that is the most jacked Peter Parker.
Like, what the hell? Like,
my man's was full like.
Yeah, and I'm wondering. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. From a design perspective, I don't really like when they make Spider-Man that jacked. I kind of like leaner Spider-Man because it's like,
I feel like that makes
more sense. Like, he's not really supposed to be huge like that because he's supposed to be moving like quicker. So
and there's just a certain amount of laws of physics that you can't break. Like, this dude that's this big just can't move that fast.
Yeah.
Like, perfect example. Like, Superman shouldn't be skinny, because if Superman was super skinny, that wouldn't make too much sense. Right. Because he hits like a truck. But it's also like when you see like, okay, that's how you feel about Spider-Man. How do you feel about like, because you look at like the new Batman that's coming up, and like the one dude, what's his name? Edward Collins. Yeah. Why can't I remember his fake name? What is this dude's name?
Yeah, no, you were right. I think it's
Twilight guy.
That's his fake name.
Edward Collins is his name in Twilight.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What's his name? Damn.
I was about to say Daniel Radcliffe.
No, what is this guy's name? This is gonna bug me.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson. Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson is like, he was like, no, I'm not gonna do any crazy training, and then all the fans are like, you need to train to be Batman. You can't be in it. I was just like, look, bro, is this kind of a movie? Let's just see
exactly
how he does.
Like relax.
Like, let's relax. He didn't want to do what every other Batman hero has done. It's like, and just like subject himself to a really like crazy workout experience. I'm like, okay, he's not coming in like all fat or anything like that.
No, but it's like,
then I look at things
like, okay, because to me, even though I admire Ben Affleck for getting as jacked as he did for Batman, he was really big. Like, in the sense that I kind of like leaner Batman.
I think Batman should be lean.
Yeah.
If they're portraying a younger one.
Okay.
And I think he gets more jacked.
That actually is
when he's older.
You know what? Because he was kind of basically playing Dark Knight Returns Batman, and Dark Knight Returns Batman is huge.
Is jacked.
He is huge.
But here's the thing. I think Batman makes sense when he's jacked because Batman is like, he literally can't even move that fast when he gets older.
Yeah.
So there's no point for him to be super lean.
Right.
And with Robert Pattinson playing a younger Batman, it makes sense that he's more of a cut, lean down Batman.
Because if we're being honest, most superheroes that are like, I won't say most of them, but a lot of superheroes realistically should be leaner than they actually are. Like when they're drawn, considering their speed, you know?
Yeah. Because, I mean, like I said, it's just like basic physics. Like, you can't, like, there's.
Yeah, when you get that size, you're more so like a tank. You know, you're just moving really slow, but you're powerful.
There's just a limit to how much. Yeah, like you said, there's just a limit to how fast you can run. Given the weight that you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But I don't think I have a favorite. I really can't choose a favorite animated superhero show. Like, each one kind of has its own special place.
Yeah.
Like, if I chose a favorite, it'd be the wrong answer.
It'd be like choosing my favorite child. Even though, actually, I probably could do that, I think. But, like, no, just like...
Honestly, I don't think it's that hard either. I mean, I'm not saying that it's the right thing to do. I'm just saying that most parents...
I think they have a favorite child. They just don't want to say it.
They have a favorite. Or at least they have preferences.
Exactly. Yeah, maybe not a favorite. But there's definitely one they prefer to be around in certain situations, I guess.
Like, I thought about something the other day. I was like, bro, you might not be compatible. Like, if you're a person, like, you're just a person.
Right.
And your parents just a person. Y'all could be two people that don't get along.
Yeah, and just aren't compatible.
Like, or just don't have too much in common.
No chemistry whatsoever.
Right. Like, and I just remember, like, thinking to myself, like, as a kid, like your parents, it's not even that they necessarily have to like you. It's just, like, they might not be, like they might not, like...
Like, let's put it like this. It's like, if y'all weren't related, and would y'all hang out in real life?
Bro.
And it's like, probably not. Like, you know?
Bro, you definitely right.
Yeah.
No offense. I mean, let's be honest. I don't think most people maybe have that relationship because if you think about it, you're at least, on average, you're probably at least 20 years younger than your parents. So
you know what?
Like,
so maybe not hang out. But in terms of, like, let's put it like this. You wouldn't like them. Like if you met them at work or something like that. Let's put it like that.
Right. Like, I think about, like, would I have, like, them, like, would I be okay with, like, them being, like, a good coworker? And it's like, I'm not going to speak no names because my parents don't watch this, and I don't think they ever will. But, like, I don't need no type of heat. But regardless, I think that even us as kids, we have preference with who we like to spend time with. Right, no. But honestly, we cannot declare a best one.
Well, I don't know. I think...
You got one?
So, to me, it's Spectacular Spider-Man. But, again, I'm a Spider-Man show. But I feel like there's one superhero show people always leave out. Always leave out because I don't think people think about it as a superhero show.
VeggieTales.
No. But that is a close contender. I think it's like... because usually when people think of superhero shows, they think of a show about a superhero that's based in Marvel or DC. Danny Phantom is a really great superhero show to me. Danny Phantom is a superhero. I really enjoy Danny Phantom. I think it's a great show. And like, okay, so here's the thing what I like about Danny Phantom. And what I think honestly, not even just every great superhero show should have, but any good show should have. To me, I'm the type of person that, if I'm gonna be honest, when I watch a cartoon in general, like anything animated, like a series wise, I'm actually one of those people who's not annoyed with shows that ignore continuity whatsoever. Like, I kind of like shows that are like SpongeBob, where it's like every episode is different. But I will say, if I want a show with continuity, most of the time, not all the time, there are always exceptions to every rule. I kind of like shows that have episodes that are self-contained, but also have continuity, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's like, I like when you can kind of pluck an episode out and just watch it and not feel like you have to watch the entire goddamn series. But it's like you still feel like if you did watch the whole series, it kind of pays off. And I feel like Danny Phantom, I kind of like that because it's like you can see him progress by gaining more powers. His relationships change with people. But like each episode was pretty self-contained in that if it
I was about to say
you could watch it.
I'm not gonna lie, that was like not a bad thing because I think each superhero show kind of goes through that. There's certain shows like like Young Justice, which like literally almost takes everything with it. It doesn't each episode is kind of self-contained, but not really. There's an overarching storyline, and then you get into stuff like Justice League, where it's like that's a little bit more lax, and then you have like Batman the Animated Series, which is pretty much a superhero show with no real overarching series, like except for maybe a few seasons they did something serious. But I would say that most shows are kind of like that, where it's like most of the episodes are very much contained.
Yeah.
But I would say like for Danny Phantom, like it felt like a little bit, not necessarily more, but like there was definitely just kind of like this. You could pretty much jump into any episode,
right?
Like so, it was like on the same level, I think, of like Batman the Animated Series.
Like I can show a friend any episode, like, and they'll be like, "Oh man, I want to watch the other ones," you know?
Right. And it's like I just think that Danny Phantom was definitely one of those shows where it's like you didn't really need to know anything about it, but at the same time, I don't think there was. Here's the thing. You didn't need to know anything about it, but if you did watch the episode, you got a little bit more for it.
I was gonna say because there was
Batman the Animated Series they did momentary continuity.
Right,
so
where it's like it was a nice little
part
to
one
the audience. Yeah.
Right. They would do part 1 and part 2.
Yeah.
But they would never reference one of the times that Batman beat the Joker last year.
It wasn't
or something
really like that. Yeah.
Right. Whereas like Danny Phantom, like literally it was like, oh my god, we're fighting like the Box Ghost again.
Right.
We're fighting Amber.
Right? Spoilers for a show that's almost like, I don't know, 20 years old. But like it's like good grief. I can't believe I said that out loud. But anyway, like Jazz finds out that Danny is Danny Phantom, of course. And it's very early on in the show that she finds out. But he doesn't know she finds out. And it's like a constant thread until we get to that Ultimate Enemy episode where he has to fight his future self. And it's like...
Dude, that is the most underrated Nickelodeon special. It is the best one. Bro, I remember watching that ish live like, oh my god.
Because you know what it is? You know why we like it, bro? It's like, I noticed something about myself. I am a whore for a time travel storyline. So I don't know what it is. It was like it was giving Back to the Future, and I kind of dug it. Like I really like that kind of stuff.
Oh, and we
love Back to the Future. Like the whole series, like it's
the entire thing.
Yeah,
each one. Obviously, 1 and 2 are the best. With
3 has this nice emotional moments. I like 3.
Yeah, I think I really enjoy. I don't know, dude. Like I always go back. I really enjoy 2.
You know what's funny?
It's like 1.
1 is my favorite.
But I really enjoy 2.
I'm not gonna lie. I like 2. But okay, let me just put it like this. I always look at 2 as like a guilty pleasure because objectively, well, I won't say objectively. Let me say subjectively. It's actually like the worst script out of all of them because it's like for 2 because it's like paced kind of terribly. Like in the sense, if you think about it, we go to like 3 different places. And it's just like this is like 3 movies in one, right? But it's so fun. It's like really fun.
Yeah, 2 is chaotic, but there's so much going on
But
that I just
enjoy
enjoy.
it. Exactly. It's like really fun. It's honestly like Endgame to a certain extent. Except Endgame is a better movie, I think. But like Endgame
Yeah.
to me is like not paced very well at all, but it's still really good. Like it's really, really good. Whereas Infinity War is like paced way better. But I think the
Right.
emotional catharsis of Endgame is just, it's up there.
Straight up though, Ultimate Enemy, bro, that was tight.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though, I feel like Ultimate Enemy didn't go far enough. Like Danny's abilities, his ice powers is like related to his like ghostly whale, and so that's why his like they
Yeah.
retconned it. It was like that's why it's like his
Oh
thing
no, it
is
was related
blue.
to his ghost sense. Like when he does that, like when he senses a ghost and it's like the and it's like that little breath.
Yeah,
That's related.
yeah, and it was blue, but then when you got to Ultimate Enemy, it was red, and I'm like, why doesn't he have fire powers?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I know exactly.
Like he was like, shh.
Yeah.
And I would have loved it if he was like, oh yeah, I developed fire powers. Here's the thing, I feel like Ultimate Enemy could have went harder.
Yeah.
Like than it actually
It kind of did
like,
because his parents
it
really
went hard,
did
but
die.
yes, it went hard.
Yeah.
But like I just think that it could have just been like, bro, like just imagine if it had just went even like harder in the paint. I also love that they built it off of if you fail the SATs, like the entire storyline.
It's like if he would have cheated, I was gonna say if he cheated
on the SATs, which I think is a perfect storyline for a high schooler.
Exactly.
I would say that Danny Phantom was also one of them, like a really relatable thing.
Yeah.
Like, it was really weird because he both liked being a superhero and didn't. He was like, this job kind of sucks.
But you know what's funny? Honestly,
he
you know
talked
why
about how
I like
much it
that show
sucked.
too much? That's literally Spider-Man, like to a T.
Yeah.
Like it's just like one.
It's Spider-Man, but just with ghosts.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, honestly.
But it's like, and the thing is, the ghost.
Not to mention that Rogues Gallery,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh my
Rogues
God.
Gallery,
I
real
was gonna say,
strong,
like,
bro. Real
like
strong.
box. What was the box ghost? The lunch.
The box ghost.
Vlad Plasmius.
Vlad Plasmius, Skulker.
Yeah, Skulker.
What's it called? The dude with the bicycle.
Oh yeah.
Amber.
Amber. It was like Amber.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Will you remember?
That was
I'm
pretty
like,
good.
bro, he had some tough ass enemies, and his biggest enemy was his fucking self, bro.
Honestly, I was gonna say, like, imagine
on.
how good you have to be. If you really think about it, these people were basically getting like beat up by.
And they were like, they literally came from the future. They were like, we got our ass whipped. By who? Nigga, you. He's like, I already know that. No, nigga, by you.
Exactly. But you know what's the underrated Danny Phantom special? Like, I know this is about to turn into a Danny Phantom rabbit hole, but I actually really enjoyed that first special they did with the Ghost King and stuff like that. Like, that one was really
I don't remember
cool.
that
The
one.
sarcophagus for forever sleep, and then like Vlad let the Ghost King out or whatever, and it was like they had Fright Night. He was the one on the horse and all that joint, and it was like really.
I still think one of the best episodes is that fucking Ember episode.
Oh yeah, that was
because I thought that like I loved how it gave like Sam like a really good thing. Here's the thing, he also had pretty good side characters.
Yeah.
Like I like Tucker and I like Sam. Like Tucker's a little bit annoying and Sam's also a little bit annoying, but not enough to throw you off.
Yeah, it was mostly Tucker's voice that kind of irritated me sometimes, but like they were just like annoying because it was like they were all kind of moody and in high school.
Yes, exactly.
But it's like, I don't know.
Not to mention, what is up with cartoons drawing characters so bad? Like, remember Paulina? Now, to be fair, that is a child, and I'm an adult. But
I get what you're saying.
They
like,
drew her too bad, bro.
I think I know what you're talking about in the sense that I always thought it was weird that like Paulina and like Sam are supposed to be like the same age. But why does Paulina look like a grown woman? And not to mention, she's a person of color. So let's unpack that.
Right. My boy Danny was going out. He was like, I need the melanin.
Right.
Yeah. He was like, I am Paulina. Da, 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 da. She was Spanish too, or his Latino.
Fun fact, I'm pretty sure everybody already knows this, but that's not only, the person who plays Hawk Girl, but that's also the mom in Wizards of Waverly Place.
Who?
The lady who plays
Paulina.
Paulina.
Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, Paulina.
Yeah, she plays Hawk Girl in Justice League, and she plays the mom in Wizards of Waverly Place.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she does. Oh, yeah.
And now you hear it, right? You hear it?
Yeah, I do hear it now.
Yeah.
I remember that. All right. It is 7 p.m. We could probably keep nerding out for a couple minutes because Mad Sketch Libs only takes like 10 minutes. So yeah, no, let's wrap up our discussion on some of these superheroes. I mean, like, yeah, no, a lot of these shows I just really enjoy. It's just kind of hard to choose one.
Yeah,
Like,
as like top
even
tier,
like
like
because like I
100%.
love Batman the animated series. I think there's definitely ones that are in the top. So you think Batman the animated series, and
Spectacular
this was where
Spider-Man.
Spectacular Spider-Man was great. I mean, honestly, like one of the best continuity in terms of like Spider-Man like
Oh yeah,
storylines.
100%. Like
Um,
honestly, I'm still really sad that it ended. Like,
yeah, it's a lot of things that kind of just end like that. I kind of like the run that they had on Disney XD. They did another Spider-Man show like that.
you
I
know
thought that
what?
was
It was
actually pretty
good.
funny.
Yeah, like I hate that people get
With
on this
Drake
show.
Bell
Drake
as the
Bell, Ultimate
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, that was good. Why do people
Yeah,
get on
he
that
did a
show?
good job.
Yeah, like that was.
I really enjoy. I thought the quips in the Joe was pretty good. I also feel ashamed that we didn't drop this. I think if I had to choose one that struck a balance between a kid show and funny, but also like had continuity because I'm a sucker for
Yeah.
continuity. I love it when a show does really good continuity. Teen Titans, bro. That
Oh my
shit
God, yeah,
still,
that was pretty good.
yo,
And
that
you know
shit
what? I'm
still
one
is
of those people
so
that
fucking
I
slick.
also feel like one thing I hate about Teen Titans though is that I feel like a lot of people you have to hate Teen Titans Go if you like Teen Titans. I am
That's
not. That's stupid to me. I
Bro,
think
that's
both
out of
shows.
here.
Those are two
Don't
different
look,
shows. Teen Titans Go is funny as hell. I don't care what anybody says. That show
Lo.
is
I've
funny.
watched some episodes. They be doing some wild stuff on that episode.
Exactly. Yeah. It's really
Bro,
funny.
I'm telling you, man, they be like, it's made for kids because it's super fast and animated and goofy.
Right.
Let me give you a good example. If you like Gumball,
Exactly.
give
It's
Teen Titans
literally
Go.
like Gumball.
It's
Oh my
literally
God.
Gumball. Give Teen Titans Go like
It's like how you like
a
Gumball,
try.
but you don't like Teen Titans
That
Go.
I do think that Gumball is a little bit more like way more charming. Like I love when my niece is like, "Hey, want to watch Gumball?" She is like 8, like I am 25, and I still sit down there and watch that whole episode. I remember like Gumball has gotten me so bad sometimes where I've just been laughing my ass off. The show is
Yeah,
great.
it's pretty.
It's like it's a really good balance. But honestly, dude, if you like Gumball, watch a few episodes of Teen Titans Go, and just don't take the characters
Yeah, it's
seriously.
like it's not
Like
meant to be taken seriously, and it's like it's one of those things that to me I feel like people if Teen Titans Go was about had the same writing, but was about something completely different, people would really enjoy it. I really think it's just that
right.
connection to the nostalgia of the
Yeah,
original
but
show.
I get why people don't like it. Like I understand why people don't like it because it's a personification of all the characters in a way that kind of exhibits their worst attributes. And I can understand as like a really big fan of the show that, let's be fair, got more of an ending than most shows do. I think Teen Titans is really good, but Teen Titans kind of it did not fall apart.
Mm.
That would be inaccurate. I would say that it just got a little bit more complicated
And it,
and it lost a little bit some of its sheen that it had before. Like it was kind of just like, like when you eat something for like the 8th time,
Mhm.
you still like it, but it's like, you know, it just wasn't like the same. It didn't hit the same.
right,
And there's some shows that just keep hitting in a different way.
right,
And Teen Titans kind of just like, for example, I'll give you a perfect example. You had the whole Tara storyline. That storyline had everybody really freaking involved.
Mhm.
That captured me way more than the storyline about them versus like the big villain group and things like that, and the villains of Doom or
Yeah,
whatever with
yeah,
the
yeah.
brain and stuff
Right.
like that. Like that was interesting, but that Tar storyline was personal because Beast Boy was a really good character. It felt like everybody wanted to give her a chance. Like everything about that worked out really well, and that's still one of the only unresolved pieces of the entire show. Like literally, its last episode is trying to resolve that, and I'm like, it's just like y'all missed it because you thought that it was just like using the continuity was a cool thing, and that was cool
Yeah.
to watch and bring all those superheroes together. That moment is awesome. Watching all of the Teen Titans, all the sidekicks,
Right,
like
come
just go
together.
at
Yeah.
these villains. That's super cool. But at the end of the day, bro, it's those those storylines that were kind of created originally that I think that people
because they were more
really
intimate
like,
and personal to the characters.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, another great storyline. Oh my god. Raven and her father.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
one of the best storylines in a freaking kids TV show I have ever had.
Yeah, that was pretty great.
Ever.
Honestly,
I thought the Beast Boy one.
Watch the show because I haven't seen the show in a really long time.
Right. Remember the Raven Beast Boy one?
Yeah.
So like the one where he turned into like a monster or something like that. Like, bro, they had me tripping.
Yeah. Oh man, I kind of want to
off rock. So they're like,
is it on?
Like, there's nobody there.
Max?
I'm like, it might be.
I don't know. I got.
Who knows? Yeah. Technically, DC had its own streaming platform before.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
But all right. With all that said, Noah says Spectacular Spider-Man. I don't want to pick one, but gun to my head, I'm going to say Teen Titans. I really appreciate that show. I think it did a lot right. It definitely had some areas where it could improve, but ultimately, I enjoyed it. So that was us talking about our favorite animated superheroes. Drop in the chat what your favorite one is. Right now we're gonna move on to Mad Sketch Libs, and I need to start thinking of some nouns. I really should prepare more of these beforehand, but
do something really quick.
Yeah, let me think. I'm gonna go with this one. Let's say.
Wish we had like Jeopardy music or something.
Yeah. Boo, 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 boo. Damn it, I keep forgetting to mix up, to write the thing in the way that I wanted it to be, which is noun, adjective, or no, my bad, verb. I keep writing it wrong. Verb, adjective, whoop, and then noun. Okay, so first one up, let me get the timer up. Oh, I'm gonna get a timer going over here. Oh wait, I can't hum that. Jesus, it's YouTube. No, copyright strike.
It's like your video has been disabled immediately.
No. All right, I think what did we find was like the perfect amount of time for you? I think 2 minutes was too long. And I think, so we're going to give you 10 seconds to think about it before you can draw.
Maybe I think it's like a minute or a minute and 30 seconds.
A minute. I'm going to go with, let's go with like a minute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like a minute is just like, that's just enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So, let's see, you're going to get 10 seconds to think about it. And that 10 seconds starts as soon as I finish. What's it called?
Okay.
My statement. All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
For Mad Sketch Libs. Okay. Dancing, angry, pill. Start.
Okay. All right.
Oh, wait. You get your 10 seconds to think about it. You can't start yet. Can't start. I'll tell you where you can go.
Okay.
And go.
All right.
Oh, let's see what we got. Okay, I gave you an easy one. I gotta get you a hard one. All right, that's pretty good. And stop.
Okay.
I love you, Beyonce. Imagine being angry and screaming that. Like, what do you even say to a person who's like? I guess you just be like, "You got it, bro."
Right, exactly. It's like, yeah, we'll play more Beyonce.
I love you, Beyonce. All right, you ready for your next one?
Yep.
Reset your times. All right, I'm gonna say it. You get 10 seconds to think about it, and then it's on to the drawing. All right, 10 seconds starts at the end of my sentence.
Okay.
Floating, sick, dachshund.
Dachshund?
You do know it's a wiener dog.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I feel like I've got like 4 dog breeds that I know for sure. Oh, okay. I like the approach here. You know what be making me mad?
What?
Like, animals really do be getting sick off of anything, bro.
Look, who you
Like-
telling, bro? Like, I'm like, man,
Like-
Penny, what are you doing?
Right. I'll be like, you can't eat this. Ain't even nothing going on in here.
Right.
Oh, damn, you did that pretty well.
So I was like, damn, that was quick.
I'm telling you, we might have to decrease the time. You're getting too good at this. Or, you know what we need? We need a guest artist who's not used to it.
Right.
3, 2, 1. Good job. Oh, man. Yeah, that was pretty good. Damn, these are too good. All right, you're getting too easy. All right, you're not getting the 10
I was going to say,
seconds
we need
anymore.
somebody to give me something really, really hard. Where it's just like, huh? The hardest one was the
I'm gonna start.
GameStop one.
I'm gonna use the biggest words.
Right, I'll be like, huh?
With the most
that
energy.
GameStop one you did last time was pretty hard. Where I was trying to draw that Yu-Gi-Oh thing where he's like, it should have been me, not him. Me. It's not fair.
That's still what. Oh yes, it's like, hey, I'm here with what's her name? What's her name? I'm here with Tina, and look at what we got here. We got a little virgin.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, that was pretty good.
We're gonna, you know what we're gonna do? What are we gonna do, Tina? We're gonna take his virginity. It's just like, no, it shouldn't be him. It should be me. For anybody who knows what we're talking about, I'm just gonna say the first names, and then you can figure it out for yourself. It was the women in question were Tina and Violet. Everything else is up to you. If you already know what I'm talking about, you already know what I'm talking about.
It's like,
all right.
Wait till after the stream to look up.
Wait till after the stream look up. I'm not doing it anymore. All right. Let's see. All right. Oh, I got one for you. All right, you getting 1 minute.
Okay.
So as soon as I'm finished, start.
Okay.
Drifting, exploding, banana. Go.
Okay.
Damn it, bro. I really can't be freaking. Let's try not to hum. To be fair, I don't know. Well, YouTube's algorithm is pretty good to do it. I like when I love it when you're listening to a song that's like you don't know the language it's sung in or something like that, and so you're trying to get better with it. And like you get to the point where somebody's like, "Do you know what the words mean?" I'm like, "No, I have no idea what the words mean."
But it's so good.
But it's so good. It's funny because I feel like people who like artists who take like mixed language songs kind of blow my mind.
Yeah, it's like you don't
Because,
even know what they're saying, do you?
Like, how are you like because words just have different sounds, 10 seconds, in different languages, and it's just like, how in the hell?
Adrift.
1 second, that's it. That was pretty good. You know what I was imagining? I was imagining you drawing like a banana car drifting.
Oh no,
and
I drew a
exploding.
banana driving a car for some reason. I'm like just exploding. I'm like,
I don't see the explosion, but I'm gonna give it to you. I think it looks
yeah.
really
I was
good.
trying to draw it over here. I was like, maybe if I add like some fire.
It looks like something's going on with them for sure.
Yeah. Like no. There we
No.
go.
Yeah, no, but what's it called? Besides that, that's pretty much the end of our show. Thank you for stream. Thank you for coming by. If you stopped by, I appreciate it. Really had a good time. I'm always like open to talking about superheroes. Like legit. Like I pretty much will stop the middle of my day.
Oh, honestly, I'm pretty sure we've talked about superheroes for like 4 hours straight before, which is pretty sad if you really think about it. But like, I think we've started like a conversation about superheroes at 8 and then finished at 1 in the morning, and we just had to stop just because it was like, yeah, we should probably go home.
Right. I mean, there's a lot of times where we're just like, bro, like we just have that ability just to keep kind of talking.
Yeah.
Like we was talking the other day, and like literally we just like kept going.
Right.
Like,
and we said no.
I
We
didn't
said
even-
yeah, we got to stop here because I got to go.
we tried to stop at 9, and it went to 9:25.
Yeah, it's like
That's how long it
it's
takes us
honestly-
to stop a conversation.
honestly, I think that's a black thing too because I saw this video where someone was talking about how black people be like, all right, well,
How
I
is it
ain't
a
gonna
black
hold you.
thing?
They were like, all right, I ain't gonna hold you. I'll see you later, right? And then stand in the door, talk, then walk to the car, stand outside the car and talk, then get in the car and talk from outside the window, then finally
Fair
pull
point.
off.
I've definitely done that. I mean, what's it called? Angie, like literally, it takes her forever and a half to like leave a house with a whole bunch of like what's it called with the like Latinos and stuff like that. Or that's like the way she's described it
Right.
to me. And like I could imagine that literally just having to say goodbye to everybody. What's up? Hey y'all.
I see y'all.
All that
You're
different
like, all
stuff.
right, yeah, I got you. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah,
get you
no.
later.
But I mean that just means that you just
yeah.
happy to have a good
Yeah,
conversation.
that's basically like with family. You be like, yeah, I got you, bro. I'll see you. I'll see you around the way. You know.
Yeah, no. But thanks for everybody who joined. We really had a good time. Again, like I say every week, let us know any suggestions if you have for the stream. We'd be willing. We're pretty much open to anything because we want more people to watch the stream.
Yeah, whatever you want to
So,
watch, we'll do. Like,
we will become e-boys.
yeah, exactly.
I'm
Like,
volunteering Noah.
We'll literally.
We're pretty shredded, right? We're
Yeah,
look
we're good. Like, so we could. Yeah, honestly,
I mean, to be fair,
we'll literally do
we're gorgeous.
whatever you say.
Whatever you say, we will do it. We want the stream to succeed.
Right now.
I will take my shirt off. And Noah will too.
Yeah.
And we will do it in a plutonic way
It's not gonna
on
get
this show
weird.
for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, it's not gonna get weird at all.
We'll make it a stretch goal. But all this being 10 people join the stream, we're taking our shirts off.
Yeah, exactly. That's the new goal.
That number might be a little low. Like, I don't want to end up like those one memes on TikTok where it's just like, how many likes to get this? And it's just like this.
It's like, how many likes
All right,
before I
my
get
homies got me.
eat a bowl of dog shit? It's like three likes. It'd be like, yeah, I gotta go.
All right. Thanks, everybody. What's it call it? Have a nice day and have a nice week. Talk to you later.